The phone in our pocket, a modern marvel or a modern menace? It's a question worth pondering as we navigate our daily lives. Smartphones are amazing, aren't they? They bring joy and wonder to our fingertips. We carry so much power in our pockets. These tiny devices are capable of performing tasks that once required multiple gadgets. Tiny computers connect us to the world. We can video call loved ones, navigate through unknown cities, and explore the globe with just a few taps. We can talk to anyone, anywhere. Distance is no longer a barrier to communication. We have access to endless information and entertainment. Movies, books, games, and more are just a swipe away. It's incredible when you think about it. The sheer amount of technology packed into such a small device is mind-blowing. But this incredible technology comes at a cost. The constant notifications and the pressure to stay connected can be overwhelming. Have you ever noticed how often you check your phone? It's almost like a reflex, an automatic response to any idle moment, or how hard it is to put down. The urge to keep scrolling, keep checking is incredibly strong. We scroll through social media, play games, and watch videos. Hours can disappear. This isn't an accident, it's by design. Our phones are designed to be addictive. The apps are crafted to keep us engaged, to keep us coming back for more. App developers use clever tricks. They employ psychological tactics to capture our attention and hold it. They want to keep us glued to our screens. They want our attention and our data. Every click, every swipe is valuable to them. This constant stimulation has a real impact on our brains. It changes the way we think and process information. It affects our ability to focus. Our attention spans are shrinking and our ability to concentrate is diminishing. It can even harm our mental health. Anxiety, depression, and other issues are linked to excessive smartphone use. It's time to take a step back. We need to reassess our relationship with these devices. We need to understand the addictive nature of our phones. Awareness is the first step towards change. We need to learn how to use them in a healthy way. Mindful usage, setting limits, and taking breaks can help us regain control. Dopamine hits. How apps are engineered to keep us hooked. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and rewards. When we do something pleasurable, our brains release dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter. It makes us feel good. It's the brain's way of saying, do that again. App developers know all about dopamine. They design apps to trigger its release. Think about social media. Every notification, every like, every comment gives us a little dopamine hit. It makes us feel good, and it makes us want more. The same goes for games, videos, and even news apps. They're all designed to keep us engaged. They use bright colors, catchy sounds, and endless feeds of content. They exploit our brain's reward system. We become hooked on the dopamine hits. We crave more and more. The scroll is endless. Our attention is not. How smartphones fragment our focus. Our brains are not designed for constant stimulation. When we're constantly bombarded with information, our attention spans suffer. We become easily distracted. We find it hard to focus on one task for an extended period. Think about it. You're trying to read a book, but your phone is right there. You get a notification, you check it, then another one pops up. You scroll through your social media feed. Before you know it, you've lost your place in your book, and your concentration is gone. This is the fragmented attention that smartphones create. We're constantly switching between tasks. We're skimming the surface of information. We're not taking the time to think deeply about anything. Comparing our lives, social media, self-esteem, and the rise of anxiety. Social media can be a great way to connect with friends and family. It allows us to share moments, stay updated on each other's lives, and feel a sense of community even when we're miles apart. But it can also be a breeding ground for anxiety and low self-esteem. The constant barrage of images and updates can make us feel like we're always missing out or not measuring up. We see carefully curated versions of other people's lives. These images are often edited and filtered to show only the best moments. We compare ourselves to them. We start to believe that everyone else is living a perfect life while we are struggling. We start to feel inadequate. Our self-esteem takes a hit as we measure our worth against these unrealistic standards. We see pictures of people on vacation, at parties, and living their best lives. These snapshots make us feel like our own lives are dull in comparison. We forget that these are just snapshots. They don't capture the full reality of someone's life. They don't show the full picture. Behind every perfect photo, there might be stress, sadness, or struggles that we don't see. We don't see the struggles, the insecurities, the behind-the-scenes moments. These are often hidden from view, creating a distorted perception of reality. This constant comparison can be incredibly damaging to our mental health. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a sense of never being good enough. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and even body image issues. The pressure to live up to these unrealistic standards can be overwhelming. We start to feel like we're not good enough. Our self-worth becomes tied to the number of likes and comments we receive. We lose sight of our own worth. It's important to remember that our value isn't determined by social media. We are more than our online presence. Beyond the likes, the real world is calling. Are you listening? Our phones are powerful tools, but they shouldn't control our lives. We need to learn how to use them in a healthy and balanced way. We need to remember that there's a world beyond our screens. Put down your phone and go for a walk in nature. Have a conversation with a loved one. Read a book. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. The real world is waiting. Digital detox: practical steps to break free from phone addiction. Breaking free from phone addiction is possible. It may seem daunting at first, but with the right strategies, you can regain control over your screen time. It takes effort and commitment. You need to be intentional about your actions and set clear goals for yourself. But the rewards are worth it. You'll find more time for activities you love and improve your mental well-being. Here are some practical steps you can take to start your journey towards a healthier relationship with your phone. Track your usage. Use the built-in tools on your phone to track how much time you're spending on different apps. This will give you a clear picture of your habits. You might be surprised by the results. Seeing the numbers can be a real eye-opener and motivate you to make changes. Set limits. Set daily limits for yourself on how much time you'll allow yourself to spend on social media, games, and other potentially addictive apps. This helps in creating boundaries. Turn off notifications. Turn off notifications for all but the most essential apps. This will help to reduce distractions and the urge to constantly check your phone. You'll be amazed at how much more focused and productive you can be. Create phone-free zones. Designate certain areas of your home or certain times of day as phone-free zones. This could include the dinner table, the bedroom, or the hour before bed. These zones will help you to disconnect and be more present in the moment. Find alternative activities. When you feel the urge to reach for your phone, have a list of alternative activities ready. Go for a walk, read a book, or spend time with loved ones. Engaging in these activities can be fulfilling and help you break the habit or spend time with loved ones. Building real connections and enjoying offline activities can greatly enhance your quality of life. Finding balance in a hyper-connected world. Reclaiming our time and our minds. We live in a hyper-connected world. Technology is constantly evolving. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but we don't have to be slaves to our devices. We can choose to use technology in a way that enhances our lives, not detracts from them. We can reclaim our time, we can reclaim our attention, we can reclaim our minds. It starts with awareness. It starts with setting boundaries. It starts with making conscious choices about how we use our time and our technology. Let's choose to live a life that is present, engaged, and meaningful.